Hey everyone, welcome to the FGC wrap-up where I cover all the fighting game news that happened last week. Starting off this week, we have the launch of DNF Duel, and the reception, I'm gonna say, I think is relatively positive. This is a very beginner-friendly game. Of course, we do have people that are complaining, but those are far and few in between, so it's not that big or something to stress about. There are a couple issues with the game as of right now. The big one is the infinites. Two characters have infinites that are actually really easy to get into, and people are already abusing them online. I do think the matchmaking system has some issues as well, or I'm just really bad and just getting romped. I don't know what's going on there, but overall the game is fun. When you press buttons and really cool stuff happens. It's kind of a mix between, like, one of my friends said that it's like Street Fighter until you press a button and then it becomes an anime game. It actually makes a lot of sense. But overall, I don't hate the game. I don't know if I'm going to stick with it long term, but I can tell you it is definitely worth the purchase to play through. I do think the story mode is a little bit lacking. I will say that for all my single player friends out there. However, overall, I think the experience is really good, and it is a solid two-player fighting game. Like, so if you're facing with someone, it's a good game. It's really fun, and I do think we're gonna have a nice and fruitful future for DNF Duel. But overall, I think it was a solid launch. It's doing so well, and I'm looking forward to host my invitational with it this weekend. One more thing before we finish up with DNF Duel, and that is that it is extremely moddable. Two mods already have shown up that make me laugh. They already have added Goku in, and they also already added in Maxmilian Dude that is going to be a skin for Troubleshooter. And it's kind of spot on. They went to very small little aspects of it too, like having like the Final Fantasy logo on there, a whole bunch of little fun stuff. So go check out the mods if you want to have some fun with this game as well. Coming out on the same day as DNF Duel, we had our patch for Dragon Ball FighterZ, and woof, they did their best to try to nerf Android 21, and it didn't do that well, if I'm gonna be completely honest. I think she still is the most powerful character in the game. I think most people agree she's the most powerful character in the game. There are some characters that got some really nice buffs. A lot of people are talking about Gohan, Janemba, Goku Black. There's a lot of characters that did get some love. However, the issue is still Android 21, and I believe she's still going to be banned, and it sucks. I don't like when characters get banned, but she's just such a nuisance in the community. There's nothing we can do at this point. But overall, I think the patch notes were cool. It is, like, odd that we got him the same day as a new game being released. It's in my own opinion a little bit shady tactics of when to release something, but hey, that's my own opinion. Speaking of Dragon Ball, we also got announced of a world tour for 2022 and 2023, so this is going all the way into next year. Does this give us hope for, you know, a new season pass, some new characters, maybe some more story, more fixes to the game? We don't know. However, having the game extend its life through an actual, like, developer-based tournament really helps. So fingers crossed, and let's see where we go into next year with Dragon Ball FighterZ. Street Fighter is doing another crossover, this time with Transformers. I believe Bison, Ken, Ryu, and Chun-Li are all getting their own Transformer characters, which is pretty dope. I'll send the link so you can go check this out. I don't know how much they're going to be yet, but I may consider getting the Ken one. That's actually pretty cool. A few new characters were revealed for JoJo's Bizarre Adventures, a few old characters that were in the older game. However, we did get an announcement that Foo Fighters, or FF, will be joining the fray. They also announced that we are going to be getting a season pass for JoJo's, which is cool. It's worrisome knowing how bad the online was. I personally am not going to be purchasing this at launch, if at all, depending on how the DLC goes with the prices and all that kind of stuff. But for JoJo's fans, I'm really excited for you. It's just unless they give us at least bare minimum improved rollback or improved netcode from what they had from 13 years ago, I don't plan on touching it really at all. Not a lot to cover this week, but if I miss something, make sure you at me on Twitter. I'll try to cover it in next week's video as well. And time for the FGC TikTok video of the week, and this time we have the Sierra show. Sierra is literally dropping a beat on a arcade stick. This is absolutely awesome. Make sure you go follow him and go check out the rest of his videos. He's doing some real cool stuff over on TikTok. And that's going to do it for this week. For those who don't know, I stream on Twitch every Sunday and Tuesday. Come and hang out. I also have an FGC TikTok account you totally should be following. If you liked the video today, don't forget to leave a like and subscribe. My name is Phil, and of course, I'll talk to you guys soon.